Hello, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologise. I think Twitch is on one as well. I do apologise for that. Refresh your streams if you're not here. If you're not here, sorry about that. I do apologise. We are about to go back into the action very soon. A bit of technical difficulty there with the camera men. I don't know what was going on, but I think one of the cameras got smashed backstage. But we are back, and we are about to witness some sort of action. Something went on. Something electrical fused or something. We had a bit of a blackout inside the arena, but we are back. And we are about to start this matchup again as Adam Rage is waiting to come out of the ring and make his statement known tonight. Will we see these guys in action? Well, hopefully we don't get another blackout anytime soon. I think someone spilt water on some sort of electrical equipment and it blacked out the whole arena. All the fans were like, in a big shock. But we are back and we're about to go underway as we see Adam Rage taking on Jay Mercer very, very soon. Not so long to go, but these guys are about to be in action. Let's get this match on the way. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Johnny Sabin. It's Adam Rage representing DY.
If you had one shot.
And next, accompanied by Ryan Riley, Elo Robledo, it's Jay Mercer representing Switchblade Saints. Tonight against Adam Rage and Jay Mercer, but something tells me these two guys are going to keep going and going all the way through to a Bound by Flame as Adam Rage and Jay Mercer already punching as he lays the ground down as Jay Mercer and Adam Rage are both looking to take this fight to one another. And an Irish whip into the turnbuckles but not connecting as Adam Rage picks up Jay Mercer, now dropping him back first head first into the knee, and this is what we call a matchup of epic proportions as Jay Mercer and Adam Rage are doing battle here inside this ring tonight in Ignite Montreal, are in for a treat as Adam Rage calling Jay Mercer back into the ring, but Mercer kicks the midsection now. Watch Jay Mercer got planned as he picks up Adam Rage and plants him down into the canvas as Jay Mercer is looking for the victory here tonight. And a big boot there by Adam Rage on Jay Mercer. Jay Mercer could be in a predicament here tonight and gets planted face first into the canvas there by Adam Rage as Adam Rage looks to pick him back up but gets thrown over the shoulder there by Jay Mercer with a boot to the back there there as Mercer's looking for it. Rage with a big kick to the jawline and stomps on the back of the leg. Like I said, these guys are going to go all out, and this is what they are doing. They are starting off very, very strong as Adam Rage now planting Jay Mercer down, gets the cover, doesn't get the 1 count. That was Jay Mercer, kicks out before the referee's hand even hit the canvas as Adam Rage is looking for it. Elbow to the face there by Jay Mercer, stopping Adam Rage in his tracks, goes for the clothesline, but Mercer gets stuck onto the ropes by Adam Rage with a punch to the back there. These are going all out war tonight as Adam Rage goes up to the top turnbuckle, but Jay Mercer moves out of the way. Adam Rage, don't know what he was planning there. Maybe he didn't even see Jay Mercer move out of the way as he goes for the punch, dropping him into the area where Switchblade Saints are. One thing's for sure, you don't want to be down in the corner where the Switchblade Saints are. If Ryan Riley and Eli Robledo do get involved, it may end up as a DQ. Adam Rage folds Jay Mercer back into the ring, the best thing he could do there as he punches the back of the head. Like I said, these guys are going to go all out, taking chunks, lumps, and a lot of bruises inside this match tonight. One of these guys are going to go all out and get probably an injury more than likely as Jay Mercer there with a boot to the side of the face of Adam Rage. These two guys, as I said, there's been a lot of shit talk going on between these guys, and it all comes down to this tonight. But will it continue? That is the question as Adam Rage there plants the knee into the side of the rib with so much force but very slowly there as he picks him back up now. Look at this carry here as he slams him back first into the knee. Adam Rage is looking to take this fight all the way to the wire tonight. These two guys are going to go all out as Adam Rage is lining it up. Will he end the night of Jay Mercer with a spinning back kick there? But Mercer moves out of the way and Jay Mercer planted him face first into the canvas. The crowd are going wild as Jay Mercer goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Adam Rage at the count of 2. Like I said, these are going to take chunks, lumps, whatever it takes to get this victory tonight as Jay Mercer wants them bragging rights, but so does Adam Rage with a boot to the jawline there to get out of that grasp as Adam Rage goes for the stomp but completely misses as he picks up Jay Mercer. Now Jay Mercer with a clothesline taking the head of Adam Rage out of its place. Here he goes as Adam Rage is looking for it. What's Rage got planned as Jay Mercer picks him up now? Look at the strength of Jay Mercer as he suplexes him out of the way, and Jay Mercer picks up Rage again, but Rage catching the punch, returning it to the center on the jawline, and here comes Adam Rage unleashing that rage he has deep inside within as Adam Rage is coming over now. What's he got planned? Drags the body into the middle of the ring. Adam Rage is looking for it, grabbing the hand of Jay Mercer and picking him up and throwing him toward Johnny Sabin there, almost catching the face of Johnny Sabin, dragging the legs now. Adam Rage goes for the cover. Will he get the victory? 1, just gets the 1 count. Well, their fans are going wild for this one. He tries to drop the bad knee into the back. If you look, Adam Rage has actually got a knee brace on, but so has Jay Mercer on both of his knees. What does that signal in Maximum Force Wrestling? Jay Mercer did kick Adam Rage out of the ring, and Rage is back in now, but an elbow to the face and tries to go for a big boot, but Adam Rage just tosses him out of the way like, no, you are not getting that move on me tonight, as he picks him up now over the shoulder, crashing him down with such force. Goes for a boot, but Rage back up on his feet now. Gets planted into the DDT there by Jay Mercer as Mercer's coming across, and a big super kick, busting open Adam Rage, goes for the cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out at the count of 2. One thing I've got to say about this referee tonight, he has been on the ball all evening as Jay Mercer now gets taken down by Adam Rage. Rage looking to go up tall onto the top turnbuckle. This is what I mean when these guys are going to put their body on the line as Adam Rage connects and almost botches his move there on Jay Mercer. But no matter what, these two guys are going to go all out no matter what happens. Hopefully it ends here tonight, but that one thing tells me these two teams are nowhere near finished. Going for the punch now as Adam Rage picking him up onto the shoulders. Jay Mercer DDT breakout there as he plants the face of Adam Rage down. Adam Rage's gut is getting worse and worse with each passing moment as Jay Mercer is lining it up. Is he about to end the night here as he goes for it again, planting Adam Rage down, goes for the cover with the victory, but Johnny Sabin distracting Tony. Why is Johnny Sabin distracting Tony? Jay Mercer is going to be pissed. He is going to be pissed off about that. That is for sure. Johnny Sabin distracting the referee. And now Johnny Sabin is on the outside with Jay Mercer with a kick. Falls Adam Rage towards the rope. Takes him down with a kick now. Here comes Rage getting taken down here by Jay Mercer, neckbreaker, as Mercer's in control. What's he got planned here for Adam Rage as he picks him back up now, and then goes for a super kick, but no, manages to cack the kick there. Adam Rage and Jay Mercer are going out. Here comes Adam Rage. Is he going to do the unthinkable? Bouncing off the ropes. Goes through the suicide dive. Double foot on Jay Mercer. Picks him back up now. This fight is spilling to the outside as Adam Rage looking to end the night of Jay Mercer as he plants him down. That cut's not going to take him any notice as he wants to take this fight to the wire. Folds Jay Mercer back into the ring. Slowly walking back in. Adam Rage. Just a bit of cockiness there. Very slowly. What is he doing? Pistols in the air. He's ready to go all out as he picks up Jay Mercer now. Comes with the comeback here as he picks him up. Stuns him a little bit and looking to go for it. Adam Rage all straight into the nuts and a boot to the chest. Double foot there. And Adam Rage back in control now. Like I said, the back and forth is going non-stop. Adam Rage planting Jay Mercer down and he's going for it, but Adam Rage being distracted there by Ryan Riley. Jay Mercer can capitalise here as Adam Rage is distracted by his partner as Jay Mercer picks him back up now. Jay Mercer looking a bit dazed. Adam Rage goes for a kick, but Rage gets catched there and Mercer goes for the kick, deflecting the punch now, and a ducking clothesline there by Adam Rage, looking to take this fight to one another. These two guys are going all out war on the shoulders here of Jay Mercer. Adam Rage plants him onto the ropes now, and Jay Mercer put a double foot there, stopping Jay Mercer from grabbing him with the feet as Adam Rage catches his breath. So will High. Very, very interesting indeed as he goes for a big kick to the side of the jawline. Adam Rage with the cover now. He's about to get the victory. 1, 2, and a kick out there by Jay Mercer at the count of 2, holding on in. Like I said, these two guys are gonna go all out. They are taking chunks out of one another. Adam Rage pushes him into the corner, folds him, slam dunks him, busted open Jay Mercer. Blood has been shed on this evening in Ignite so far. What a match this is turning out to be. Kick to the midsection now as Jay Mercer plants down. Adam Rage plants down Jay Mercer, and Ryan Riley distracting the referee as Adam Rage does get the cover, but the referee has been distracted by Ryan Riley. Ryan Riley needs to get chucked out of this arena as these managers are taking this match to the next level here with a big clothesline there by Jay Mercer. Going all out this match. Adam Rage looking a bit dazed as Mercer there goes for the clothesline and takes Adam Rage down to the outside as Jay Mercer watches on. The referee counts to 10 as Jay Mercer comes to join. Eli Robledo was coming over to see what he could do. If Eli Robledo even touches Adam Rage, this match could be thrown out the window as Jay Mercer folds him back into the middle of the ring now. What's he got planned as he picks him back up? Goes for the kick, taking him. Big super kick to the jawline. That could be the end of the night. Goes for the cover now. 1, 2, and 3. No, almost a 3 count. So close there by Jay Mercer. He is in a whisker from getting his victory. Jay Mercer is getting pumped. What's going on? Oh no, the triple team here on Adam Rage as they pick him up into the air. Oh my God, no! Power bombs him into the canvas. Referee, disqualify this man. Disqualify this guy. Jay Mercer goes for the cover. What the hell have we just witnessed? The referee needs to count to 10. Instead, he's just chucking out Switchblade Saints. What the hell is going on here? What? As Jay Mercer did technically get the 3 count, but the referee was too busy chucking out Switchblade Saints. What a triple team there. Jay Mercer trying to land on his big boot to the back of the head as Adam Rage goes for the cover. Will he get the victory now? 1, 2, and a kick out by Jay Mercer at the count of 2. So close, so far. This is what I mean. These two guys are going all out war. Jay Mercer looking for it now. What's he got planned here for Adam Rage? Elbow to the face, catching him and planting him down back into the knee. Jay Mercer for the victory. Will he do it here? 1, 2, and a kick out by Adam Rage at the count of 2. Well, what a match we are witnessing here tonight in Montreal. This is what you call a fantastic match. But what is the match of the night so far? Well, so far this is going to be it, as Jay Mercer now plants Adam Rage down, picks him back up. What's he going to do as he looks for it now? Jay Mercer flips around, boot to the midsection, and a knee to the face. Look at this little combination by Jay Mercer, sweeping Adam Rage off his feet. What a match we are witnessing. What a match. These two guys are going all out war, like I said, and this is what they're doing as Jay Mercer turns him over and plants him down into the canvas. Picks up Adam Rage again. Adam Rage looks like he may be done for here, and a big back heel kick there by Jay Mercer. Rage looks like he may be down and out as he goes for the cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Adam Rage. Where is he finding this resiliency? Where? He's digging deep, he's pulling it out, and he wants the victory, but Jay Mercer is lining it up now. What's he got planned? Planting the face down into the canvas, goes for the cover. This is the victory. 1, 2, and 3, and Jay Mercer gets the W. Montreal, it is Victoria Extreme!
Yes, ain't gonna waste you, lover. No way it'll be alright. You're fucking with the road wolf, baby. Darkness gonna break your life. No prayer gonna part my thunder. No one's gonna change my mind. You're fucking with a sickness, baby. You're
Intercontinental Champion, it's Kirsty!
Not your Barbie girl, I'm living in my own world. I am plastic, call me classic. You can't touch me there, you can't touch my body unless I say so. Ain't your Barbie, no. Pull up to that dream house, God gate hills now. How much do you like this? Welcome to my bedroom, hallway, go down. Stairs got permission. I can see myself on a dinner date. Buy myself diamonds and the champagne. Order 5 courses and chocolate cake. Acting like a can when I want a man. Acting like I can but I don't. I do my own thing, yeah, watch me dance. Not your Barbie girl, I'm living in my own world. I am plastic, call me classic. You can't touch me there, you can't touch my body unless I say so. Ain't your Barbie, no. I'm my own boss, I'm reminding you often. Something that you just can't get. Words don't tempt me, trying to break me in.
And here we go, this is going to be a battle to the death. As we see Victoria Extreme taking on Kirsty. A lot of stuff has been said between these two women on social media as Victoria tries to go for the knee there. As Kirsty planting Victoria Extreme down with a boot to the back. As I said, these women are going to go all out here tonight. Who's going to get the biggest victory in their career? Victoria making her debut on Ignite, but Kirsty also appearing after that impressive victory at Gold Rush. She's here to take this fight and put Switchblade Saints on notice here. Will she go forth and get the biggest victory in her career? Kirsty tonight against Victoria Extreme. She's looking to go all out war. As I will say it as many times as I damn well please. If you do not like it, you do know where the door is. As Victoria Extreme now with an headbutt there by Kirsty. As Kirsty's coming over, bouncing off the ropes. Look at this by Kirsty trying to use the ropes, but Victoria having none of it. As Kirsty now takes Victoria Extreme down, and what she got planned, stomping onto the midsection as Kirsty drags the body of Victoria. The fans just watching on as these two women are going to take chunks, lumps and whatever they can out of each other. Maybe in the future we will see these women in action for tag gold or any sort of gold in the future. The women are holding so many belts. There's so many belts that look impressive as Kirsty goes for the cover now. Just gets the 1 count there against Victoria as Kirsty's going with a boot to the back on Victoria Extreme. Extreme back up now with a clothesline trying to take Kirsty's head off as Victoria comes down and stomps on the back of Kirsty. She's going all out here with a boot to the face now. Victoria and Kirsty spiral onto the outside of the ring, and here we go. This is going to be a fantastic match indeed as Kirsty goes for the punch, but Victoria deflecting, boot to the midsection, and these women are going all out war. As Kirsty gets thrown back onto the apron now. What's Victoria got planned? But Kirsty back up on her feet really quick there. Not taking no chances. As Victoria, but Kirsty kicking the air. As Kirsty gets Victoria, goes for the net breaker. And looks like she may end Victoria's night already. But Kirsty instead is looking for it. She's in the corner stomping away. And here she goes. Kirsty comes across with a super kick to the jaw. And Victoria is down. She is down. And thank you for the 25 bits, Kelly. Much love as Kirsty is going for it a second time. Here she goes. Kirsty again with another super kick. Trying to end the night of Victoria. Drags the body into the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover now. 1, 2. And just gets the 2 count. Well. Victoria, the resiliency is strong with this one. As Kirsty picks up Victoria now. Victoria takes Kirsty down and Miss Extreme is coming across with a punch to the back of the head as she goes to pick up Kirsty for another time. But Kirsty with the Irish whip into the turnbuckles now. What she got planned as Kirsty gets pushed into the turnbuckles as Victoria reverses. Kicks the midsection, drops the headbutt, punches away. And this is going to go down to the wire as these women taking the fight again as Kirsty is on the apron. Victoria running across with a running, sliding kick to the face there. The referee counting to 10. And what's going on here? Oh no, not again. It's Kelly. She's here to disrupt this match. Why is she in this ring? What is she doing here? Kelly's here. And the referee's going to chuck this match out of the window. He needs to chuck this match. Chuck this damn match. As Kelly's just planted Victoria Extreme down. Why is she here again? What is she up to? Well, what an ending. What an ending. Kelly just disrupting the match. That match has been null and voided as Kelly comes down, disrupts the match, plants Victoria down. But what does that mean going into the future between Kelly and Victoria? Because these women have been taking chunks out of each other for months. Tonight, it's just happened again. I'm getting a bit sick of people coming down, attacking people backstage. We definitely need some security. And now we have a number one contendership on our hands as we witness Cody Hagan, Mark Cantel, Chris Titan and Bobby Legend all in action. And it's next. And what a match we are about to witness here tonight, as one of these guys will be facing Donald at the pay-per-view. Bound by Flame. We're about to witness something in the making here. But what is going on? Why did Kelly come down to the ring? Well, we need some answers. We definitely need some answers about that, because she's attacking Victoria again. She has unfinished business with Victoria Extreme, and that match was fallen out the window. So it doesn't class as a win for either person, or a loss for either person, but that match was just chucked out the window. Well, one thing tells me for sure that the stuff between Kelly and Victoria is not over. Victoria Extreme is gonna want to go all out against Kelly and Kirsty, maybe. Well, we will find out in due course. But tonight we are about to witness the fatal four-way steel cage. Cody Hagan, Mark Cantel, Chris Titan and Bobby Legend all in action. Steel cage, number one contendership on the line. Who will face Donald at Bound by Flame on 11th of November. And on the way to the ring, it's Cody Hagan. The real Cody Hagan.
You know what I mean, let's light it up tonight.
not least, it's Bobby, bitch.
Bobby bitch. Bobby bitch. Bobby bitch. Body bitch. Make that body flip. You know I don't know karate, bitch. We dropping bodies, bitch. They say shooting is my hobby, bitch, and I'm a problem kid. Walk up on the roof of revolvers and they with that talking shit. Bobby bitch, oh yeah, Bobby bitch. Oh, you ain't know they call me Bobby bitch, oh yeah, Bobby bitch. Oh, you ain't know they call me Bobby bitch, oh yeah, Bobby bitch. Oh, you ain't know they call me Bobby bitch, Bobby bitch. And I'm down, I got y'all body bitches with that Holly switch. And I bet that all these hollow tips gon' make this body twitch. But if I hit you with that shotty, bitch, I bet that body flip. Rush, I caught him with them zombie tips and made his body spin. You niggas think you feeling froggy, bitch. My niggas doggy, bitch. Run up on them with that 40, bitch. Take over retarded, bitch. Fuck your feelings, ain't no size, bitch. No size, bitch. Shoot that nigga in and shorty, bitch. Shorty, bitch. Body, 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 bitch. Make that body flip. You know I don't know karate, bitch. We dropping bodies, bitch. They say shooting is my hobby, bitch, and I'm a problem kid. Walk up on the roof of revolvers and they with that talking shit. Bobby bitch, oh yeah, Bobby bitch. Oh, you ain't know they call me Bobby bitch, oh yeah, Bobby bitch. Oh, you ain't know they call me Bobby bitch, oh yeah, Bobby.
And here we go. One of these guys will either climb the cage, get the pin, escape. Who's it gonna be? Will it be Cody Hagan, the real Cody Hagan, Chris Titan, Mark Antallo, Bobby Legend? One of these will be facing Donald at Bound by Flame on 11th of November as Bobby Legend already climbs the top of the cage. But Chris Titan stops him in his tracks as he slams the foot against the cage here. And Mark Antallo gets taken down by Cody Hagan, who will be going up against Donald at the pay-per-view. And a big clothesline there by Chris Titan on Bobby Legend as Mark Antallo picks up Cody Hagan, but Cody Hagan sweeps him off his feet as Bobby Legend with the uppercut. One of these guys will be going forth with an opportunity at gold at Bound by Flame on 11th of November. But who's it gonna be? Pardon me. One of these guys will be going all out with a big clothesline there by Chris Titan as Mark Antallo tries to chop against Cody Hagan, but Cody Hagan with a high knee there. What these guys gonna do? That is the question. I think it's just no pin. I think it's just escape. I don't know what's going to happen as Cody Hagan starts to climb the cage very, very slowly as Chris Titan and Bobby Legend taking the fight to one another. But then they spot Cody Hagan trying to climb up as Chris Titan slams Cody Hagan's leg against the ring. Bobby Legend and Mark Antallo fight inside the ring again as Cody Hagan trying to break out as he continues to climb here. Will Cody Hagan do the unthinkable as Bobby Legend gets spun around by Mark Antallo? Chris Titan coming across, slamming a leg into the cage, and Chris Titan pulling Cody Hagan down off the cage here. As I said, these guys are going to go all out just to get this opportunity for gold as Bobby Legend there with the kick to the faces of Mark Antallo. Whoever wins gets a chance at the Intercontinental Championship at Bound by Flame. The question is, who's it going to be? 4 men, 1 opportunity, and this is going down to the wire tonight as Chris Titan there gets taken down by Cody Hagan as Bobby Legend and Mark Antallo fighting. Goes for the big boot there, but Mark Antallo sidesteps, turning Bobby Legend around, but Legend with the elbow to the face. Here comes Legend with a big boot, taking Cody Hagan down as Chris Titan gets powerbombed there by Cody Hagan, Mark Antallo and Chris Titan and Bobby Legend all looking for the chance at gold as Cody Hagan there gets kicked out of the way. Bobby Legend continues to climb, but instead jumps back into the ring instead and wants to take the fight to Cody Hagan. Picks him up onto the shoulders now. Here comes Bobby Legend with a big kick to the side of the face as Chris Titan taking the fight to the biggest guy in the ring, Mark Antallo, with a clothesline there, trying to take Chris Titan's head off its shoulders as Bobby Legend goes for the boot to the face, pushes him down, allowing the lock into the hand here as Bobby Legend's going all out. Jawbreaker there by Chris Titan with a clothesline taking Mark Antallo's face off. Chris Titan telling the referee to open up the cage as Bobby Legend with a double knees to the back of Cody Hagan, but Chris Titan being distracted there so the referee didn't bother opening the cage as Chris Titan has to be wary as Mark Antallo is back up on his feet now, but Cody Hagan is down as Bobby Legend annihilating him here as Mark Antallo just power bombs him, just bombs him down into the canvas. Very, very interesting indeed as all these guys are going out here as the clothesline there, but Cody Hagan springs back up to his feet now, picks him up on the shoulders. Chris Titan taking Mark Antallo down. Cody Hagan power bombing Bobby Legend into the ring, and a big boot there by Chris Titan as Cody Hagan starts to mount the cage here. Will he go forth and get an opportunity to go, but Chris Titan spotting him as Titan comes across with a punch to the back, as Chris Titan has Cody Hagan's number right here, right now, as he picks him onto the shoulders. Now what's he got planned as he takes him down? Bobby Legend takes a rest, he shoots for it, telling he's gonna kill him, as Bobby Legend comes over and running knee strike. Chris Titan starts to ascend the cage, but Bobby Legend spots him there and smashes the leg against the cage as Mark Antal climbs the other side now. Who's going to be going up the cage first and over? Chris Titan back in the ring. They need to be wary as Mark Antal is climbing the cage very, very fast here. He's going up. Is Mark Antal about to win this match as Cody Hagan manages to get up in a nick of time to stop Mark Antal here as he lays the punch very, very close here. Who's going to face Donald at Bound by Flame as Mark Antal is close to the victory, but Cody Hagan gets deflected here as Mark Antal boots him down. Mark Antal on top of the cage. Chris Titan now is coming up. Well, Chris Titan managed to pull him back in as Mark Antal is trying to get down, but Chris Titan dragging him back into the cage now as he drags Mark Antal back in very slowly. Bobby Legend looking to escape the cage by the referee, but Cody Hagan stops him in the tracks and power bombs him down. Wow. These guys are fighting on the outside, on the side of the cage here as Chris Titan and Mark Antal do battle here as Mark Antal with the elbows on Chris Titan. Chris Titan is down. Bobby Legend spotting Mark Antal, looking up in a nick of time, slamming a leg against the cage here. Who's getting his victory tonight? This is steel cage action. Number one contendership on the line. Who's going forth for Bound by Flame to face Donald? A nice little comeback here as Chris Titan takes Cody Hagan down. This is going to be very interesting as Bobby Legend kicks Mark Antal side of the face. Mark Antal falling back very, very slow as Chris Titan begins his ascent onto the top of the cage, but Bobby Legend stopping him in his tracks here with a punch to the back. As I said, who's going forth with a victory? Who's going forth against Donald Bound by Flame? Cody Hagan going up, but decides to continue the fight here as he knew that Chris Titan was just stalking behind him. Reversal there by Mark Antal on Bobby Legend. Look at this by Mark Antal, running him into the turnbuckle there. Look at the speed from the big guy as he goes for it again. It's like a bull in a china shop here. Mark Antal is going all out. Cody Hagan starts ascending the cage. Who's going forth with a victory? Mark Antal stops him in the tracks. As I said, Bound by Flame is on the 11th of November, and so far Mark Antal is in control, but now he's winding it up. He is winding it up. Goes for the punch, and that could be the end of the night for Cody Hagan. Chris Titan is starting to climb. Bobby Legend coming across, and so is Mark Antal with a punch to the back. But Mark Antal just punched Bobby Legend out as Mark Antal now starts to climb the cage. Very interesting indeed as Mark Antal comes across and punching Chris Titan now. But Chris Titan throws Mark Antal into the side of the cage. And again, these guys are going all out war. Following him face first into the steel cage now as Chris Titan looking to end the night for Mark Antal. Folds him to, oh no, Chris Titan got thrown off the cage, and now Cody Hagan has Mark Antal where he wants him, but Mark Antal continuing his ascent, he's going up tall. Bobby Legend needs to stop him, he's the only man on his feet, but taking no notice as Mark Antal is up top as Chris Titan and Bobby Legend start to climb the cage here. Who's going up to stop Mark Antal? But Cody Hagan could just make Mark Antal win this match. Bobby Legend going up to the top rope now. Bobby Legend looking up. Mark Antal is almost down. Is this going to be Mark Antal's victory here? Bobby Legend trying to stop him. And Mark Antal does it. He will face Donald at the pay-per-view on the 11th of November.
Only ashes left behind. It turns out
we go into the last match of the evening. This is your main event. It's champion versus champion. Donald, the Intercontinental Champion, takes on the Emperor champion, Jonathan King. The King has become an Emperor at Gold Rush, and now he has an opportunity against Donald to get another victory in the bag. Welcome to Ignite, Donald. Champion versus champion. It's next here in Montreal, Canada, Centre Bell. This is your main event of the evening. Who's going forth and getting the big victory tonight? One thing's for sure, it's been a fantastic evening of action so far. Will this live up to the hype? This is your main event of the evening. Will Jonathan King get a victory here tonight after beating Ryan Riley for the Emperor Championship? But will Donald get a victory after beating PJ Moon and moving over to Ignite in the Superstar Shake-Up? We're about to see. And on the way to the ring now, it is the Intercontinental Champion himself. It's Donald!
Stuck in a cage with my doubt. I've tried forever getting out on my own. Every time I do this my way, I get caught in the lies of the enemy. I lay my troubles down, I'm ready for you now. Bring me out, come and find me in the dark now. Every day by myself I'm breaking down. I don't wanna fight alone anymore. Bring me out from the prison of my own pride. My God, I need a hope I can't deny. In the end I'm realizing I was never meant to fight on my own.
And now on the way to the ring, it is the Emperor Champion. It's Jonathan King.
I'm right here, boss man. I got this, yeah.
Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be shook. We hot. When will you niggas learn? Came to get crunk, came to bring life, came to get started, came to get right. Turn down the music, turn up my mic. When will you niggas learn? I mean, when I speak, I do as I say. I hustle, I grind, don't get in my way. I'm pimping my hoes, I'm jacking my foes. I spit at police, conduct my POs. I ain't going to court, you can call a judge. Tell him kiss my ass, cause I ain't gon' budge. And I ain't going back to lock up. You're trying to clock a pop up. I ain't going back to broke, and I'm never gon' stop the puffin'. Not for nothing. The block, they need me. The streets, they need me. The club scene, nigga, it's mine, believe me. You don't believe me? Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be shook. We hot. When will you niggas learn? Came to get crunk, came to bring life, came to get started, came to get right. Turn down the music.
And here we go. We're in the main event. It's Donald versus Jonathan King. And what a match this is going to be. Both these guys coming out with a lot of bling tonight as Donald goes for a punch on Jonathan King. What an impressive win it was for Jonathan King at the pay-per-view. I mean, the Super Show of Gold Rush. And a big kick to the side of the face there. But Donald getting his first opportunity at gold in Maximum Force Wrestling. And he went and took on PJ Moon for the Intercontinental Championship. As Donald now looking to go all out, trying to choke the life out of Jonathan King as he's applying the pressure to the throat. But Jonathan King just struggling there, trying to get out of that grasp. But King slowly getting up onto his feet as Jonathan King comes over and spears him down. As King is the man of Ignite. He is the man to beat. He is the man holding the most precious championship on Ignite, and goes for the punch to the face now. Jonathan King, what's he got planned here tonight? What's Donald been training for? These two guys must have scouted each other very hard on the video back of MFW of Gold Rush. Donald on the shoulders now, turning him around, taking Jonathan King down as Donald is looking to go all out here. What's he got planned here for King? With King with the elbow to the top of the head as King comes across now. What's King got planned? Goes for the spear, but Donald planting King face first, goes for the kick to the back there as Jonathan King looking to take Donald down and stop him in his tracks, gaining all his momentum as King is going all out here with an Irish whip now by Donald on King. As Donald coming over, punching Jonathan King, pulling him back through the ropes, now planting him face first down into a DDT, and King just falls like a sack of potatoes. As Donald drags the body of Jonathan King into the middle of the ring, gets the cover. Will he get the victory? Just gets the 1 count as Tony has been doing a fantastic job here tonight on his debut as a referee. He is here to make a statement. Jonathan King with the elbow to the midsection now. What's he got planned here for Donald? Look at this as he drops the pressure with the knees there onto the chest of Donald as King picks Donald back up, but Donald with the elbow to the top of the head there as he's about to go all out here. But look at this by Jonathan King as he moves out of the way, picking up Donald, dropping him into the back, into the knee. Jonathan King picking him back up now on the shoulders. Look at this as Jonathan King could end the night here for Donald. Here comes Jonathan King, but Donald breaking out with a gut punch there, and Donald back up onto his feet now, and Jonathan King just placing him onto the ropes and stopping Donald gaining any sort of traction. And here comes Jonathan King. Will he put this match to bed right now as King lines it up, puts him between the legs? Here he goes, the King pedigree there, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Donald at the count of 2. Jonathan King hitting the pedigree there, and looks like he's going to get this match and done as he goes to pick up Donald again, but Donald taking King over his shoulder, stops him in the tracks now as Donald picks up Jonathan King in a DDT, planting King down as King does the best thing he can do, and that's roll out of the ring right now. Getting close to my announcement table, Jonathan King and Donald spoil on the outside of the ring as King goes to punch, but Donald deflected and punching the gut, and here he comes as Jonathan King looks for it, going for a big punch there, but Donald managing to break out of that as Donald went for the jab, but Jonathan King throws Donald back into the ring now as King joins him. What elbow to the face there by Donald on Jonathan King. What's Donald got planned as he takes King down? Goes for the cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Jonathan King at the count of 2. King has been impressive as of late as this season goes on, but Donald is lining it up now. Will Donald end that night for Jonathan King? Elbows to the face there. Jonathan King back into solo action after teaming up with Beatdown last season, but he's going on a solo mission now, and he's gained the belt on his first solo match in season 2. And look at this as he picks him up and crashes him down into the canvas. Jonathan King is going all out here. He's taking this fight to Donald, but Donald sweeps him off his feet now. Donald saying think as Jonathan King with the elbow now. Jonathan King rolls out and takes him down. Jonathan King just testing his arm there in the process. Goes for the stomp on the back of the head. This is what he's doing now. Gets Donald's arm and looks like he wants to try and snap it as he places it down onto the canvas floor as Jonathan King applying all the pressure, stomping onto the wrist there as Jonathan King is in pure control here right now as King is lining it up. Is this the end of the night for Donald? Jonathan King puts him between his legs. Here he goes again. Picks him up into a powerbomb, but Donald, no, he reverses and takes King down as Donald is ready for it now. Will Donald take King and decapitate him as Donald is looking for it, but Jonathan King, the knee to the face, goes for the cover here. Referee gets down. 1, 2, and a kick out by Jonathan King at the count of 2. So close there for Jonathan King. He knows that he could have lost there, but he's back up onto his feet now, Donald. But now a punch to the face. Now here comes Jonathan King. What's he got planned as he turns Donald over, places him down onto the canvas. Jonathan King gets the crowd behind him. The movement of Jonathan King has been so fantastic as of late, and the movement of Jonathan King is something to admire here as Jonathan King goes for the comeback. You've never seen a guy do this before. A big guy like Jonathan King moves around that ring really fast. He just wants victories. He just wants to annihilate his opponents as he picks up Donald again. Here comes King now. What's he got planned? Takes Donald over. Jonathan King gets taken down now. Planted face first there. Jonathan King looking a bit dazed, but Donald getting Irish whip now. Jonathan King, what's he got planned? Suplexes him and throws him halfway across the ring. And here comes Jonathan King now as he picks up Donald. What's he got planned onto the shoulders? But Donald with a breakout with the elbows. Impressive there by Donald. He knows where Jonathan King is going to be at all times. The Irish whip now busting open Jonathan King as he plants King down onto the canvas. These guys are busting each other open. They're doing whatever they can tonight inside this ring as King looking a bit worse for wear as Donald punches him down now. Donald goes up to the top turnbuckle. Is he going to fly? Is he going to soar? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's Donald. He goes up high and look at that. King moves out of the way and pushes Donald down. And a deflection punch there as Donald trying to oppress Jonathan King here, but Jonathan King not allowing it, but a boot to the back now, and deflection there by Jonathan King as King turns around. These guys are going all out. Jonathan King getting kicked to the back of the leg as King pushes Donald back into the ring now. Jonathan King is in control again, but Donald throws King over and down into the canvas, and here he goes. He's coming across, but King has him where he wants him, locking in that elbow lock there, pushing him out of the way. Jonathan King just assessing his options there a little bit, but now Donald goes for the jab, planting him down in the DDT. And Donald just slowly walking around this ring, rubbing the wrist into the face of Jonathan King there. And Donald picks him back up. What's he got planned as Donald takes Jonathan King down in somewhat a weird move. But Donald is back up on his feet now as Jonathan King down lies on the mat canvas. Jonathan King sweeps him off his feet, goes for the cover. Can King get the victory? 1, 2, and a kick out by Donald. Well, what a way that would have been to win by sweeping someone off their feet. I think they've never seen that done before. Jonathan King trying to apply the pressure to the arm, but Donald breaking out with a punch to the face of Jonathan King. Deflection there as King punches Donald. Kick to the midsection. What's he got planned? Planting him down now. Jonathan King with a pedigree. Goes for the cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out at the count of 2 by Jonathan King. He's going all out war. As I said, they are going all out war. What's happening here as Jonathan King applies the pressure to the arm again of Donald. This is going to be a fantastic match, that is for sure. These guys are going all out, stamping on the arm now. Jonathan King taking control, stomping on the back. Will King go forth and get a victory here as he's looking for it, as he drags Donald into the middle of the ring now. What's he got planned here? Jonathan King with a big punch to the face on Donald there. Donald is in a precarious place as King picks him back up now. Jonathan King here trying to end the night of Donald, but Donald stopping King in his tracks once more. Very interesting indeed. A punch to the gut there by King to break out of that hold as King applies the pressure there with the knee. Gets the cover now. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Just a 2 count. So close for Jonathan King as King picks Donald back up now. Deflection, a punch to the face there by Donald, going for it. What's he got planned? Turning him around. Donald with a big knee to the face, and he could get the victory here as he goes for the cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out by King at the count of 2. Well, Donald looking a bit bewildered there, thinking it was a 3 count, but no, as Jonathan King sweeps him off his feet now. Picking him back up, but moving out of the way. Kick to the midsection. Here we go. These guys are going all out against one another. Deflection as King drops that headbutt onto Donald there. But an Irish whip by Donald on King as King gets taken down by Donald into the net breaker. And that could have ended the night there for Jonathan King as Donald is looking very secure at the moment, but Jonathan King could gain the momentum back that he has gathered in his match as Donald there takes Jonathan King down, gets the cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out by King at the count of 2. So close for Donald, but he just cannot seem to put King away here tonight as Donald is looking to assess his options here. Will he get the victory? Dragging the body into the middle of the ring. Here he comes as Donald just stomping on the face of Jonathan King. That cut He's bleeding profusely as Donald is lining it up now. What's he got planned? Jonathan King breaking out, stomp to the back of the leg. Jonathan King with an elbow here by Donald, stopping King in his tracks. These two guys, as I said, are taking chunks and lumps out of one each other. Punch to the face there. Jonathan King pushing him out of the way now, and a spear by Jonathan King. That could be the end of the night for Donald, as Jonathan King is back in control. But look at this by Donald with a 2-foot catch and taking King down. Drags the body now. Donald, is he going for the cover? He does, using the ropes as leverage. 1, 2, but King throws him over the way and says no. King looking to stomp, but Donald pushes him into the corner. Donald comes high, but King gets out of the way. Donald manages to jump over out of the way, and these two guys are going all out war as King there deflecting. King kicks the midsection, puts him between the legs. Here comes Jonathan King, picks him up onto the shoulders here, but Donald again counteracting Jonathan King and stopping King from hitting the pedigree. Donald is proving to Ignite why he's here to make a statement, as Donald in the corner now coming back across as he quickly assesses his options. But King here with a net breaker. That could be the end of the night. Stunning Donald there. Is King about to get the victory that he really truly needs? 1, 2... and a kick out by Donald at the counter too. Wow, wow, wow. This is all out war. As I said, some fantastic matches this week from both brands. But this is going to be a fantastic matchup between champion and champion, as MC Adams. And MC Adams is actually in the crowd watching this match. But Jonathan King applying the pressure to the neck there of Donald. As I say, MC Adams is actually in the crowd here watching, scouting out Jonathan King. Very impressive indeed by MC Adams, making it sure that he's watching one of his adversaries in action here tonight. And look at this by Donald, grabbing him by the scruff of the neck. What's he got planned here? Jonathan King now grabbing Donald by the scruff of the neck. These two guys are just grappling one another at the moment. There's King looking for it there with a net breaker on Donald. Will King do the best he can tonight? Donald with a jawbreaker on Jonathan King. And Donald goes for it, takes Jonathan King down there with a double foot there, stomping onto the arm. Very, very interesting indeed as Donald lays the punches into the top of the head of Jonathan King. King doesn't know what to do at the moment. He's looking a bit confused as Donald looking to end the night. Jonathan King here just punching his way through. But King got an Irish whip into the turnbuckles now as Jonathan King comes across. What's he got planned here? Jonathan King, jawbreaker there by Donald. What's he got planned as he takes him down, lays the punches into the face of Jonathan King. What's he gonna do here as he is out of breath himself? Donald back up on his feet now as Donald goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Almost a 3-pound count now there. Almost a 3. Donald saying this could be the end of the night now for King as Donald's lining it up. With a big knee to the face of Jonathan King, goes for the cover. Donald's for the victory. 1, 2, and 3, and Donald picks up the win. GG.
Stuck in a cage with my doubt. I've tried forever getting out on my own. But every time I do this my way, I get caught in the lies of the enemy. I lay my troubles down, I'm ready for you now. Break me out, come and find me in the dark now. Every day by myself I'm breaking down. I don't wanna fight alone anymore. Break me out.
G to Donald. He find out his opponent for the pay-per-view, and what a matchup we have had as Ryan Storm lost to Eve Sparks in the first match. The Templars won their first tag team victory inside Maximum Force Wrestling as Brett Curtis lost against the Monster. What a match that was. Adam Rage and Johnny Sabin. Well, Adam Rage took on Jay Mercer, and what a match that was. Match of the night indeed, as Kirsty took on Victoria Extreme, and it was thrown out because Kelly attacked Victoria. Cody Hagan, McIntyre, Chris Titan and Bobby Legend all went in a fatal 4-way steel cage for number one contendership, and it was McIntyre who will face the winner of the main event. And thank you all for coming into the stream tonight. It has been fantastic, that is for sure. Thank you very much. Good night and God bless.